Today I'm going to tie for you a olive cruncher that's very successful when the mayfly are hatching. So in the vise I've got a Fario 301 hook, and I'm going to put some Simplify olive thread. 8. Let's bring it down halfway. Stop her. Locate your scissors. There we go. Put them down there so there's somewhere in there. Right, next, just pick a feather, an olive feather, sort of a colour that you like. I like this one, it's got some dark to it. So, and got about the right amount just there. Look. See that? That's what you want in the tail. So pull them out, get them in line, pull them out. Stick them on top where you... With this fly, it doesn't matter if you're a touch longer on the tail than what you normally, because it's sort of... I use it for when the mayfly are about, damsels, should I say, more damsels, so not mayfly, damsels. Sorry about that, damsels, got them mixed up. Right, next we're going to tie in a little bit of wire. This is 01 wire in silver from the wire company. You get about 800 yards for about £8. Save you some money there. Though too, if you want a bit more strength to it, is about the gauge of what everybody sells it online. So right, now just got a bit of dubbing. This is from Irish Fly Supplies. It's just an olive basic dubbing, that's all it is. It's that's all I've got. There, look. See, I want a nice thinnish body on it. Might need a touch more, but I can always add. It's easy to add than to take away. So get that where you want it. Just get your first turn. As soon as you get that first bit of colour there, start winding up the body. This dubbing's just got a few light colours, dark colours in it, which is great for a body, great for this body. Just put a bit more on. Dubs on easy enough. Still might not be enough. Yeah, it is. There we go. There we go. I'm going to leave that little bit back there. That's the gap you want to be leaving, because you're going to put a bit of a thorax in that bit. And come up with your wire. Nice and steady. Just trapping it down. Pulling it in a little bit. Get a turn on that. There we go. That's that done. We'll get rid of that bit of wire. Right. Next, I'm going to put a thorax in it. The thorax just behind the collar, what I'm going to put on for you. And this is the PhD in Peacock, which is a nice, fairly fine dubbing. With a bit of sparkle in it, so it just gives you that little bit of glint to the fly. So put it on nice and thin again, nice and thin. And that's all you're going to need, something like that. It might be too much though, to be honest. We'll see. Just keep it back away, because you've got to put your hackle on. See that? That's not far off it. So just pull a bit off, get rid of the rest of it. And that last little bit, just give it a turn on your thread. And just run your thread through. Don't worry about a little tag, because it'll be that little bit of a glint. Just run your fingers through it just to break it up, and you'll see them different colours start coming out in it. Look, got a little bit of a thick bit, just trim it, just pull it. There you go. And just bring your thread in front, get a couple of turns. That's a nice colour combination, that, isn't it? Like that. Right, next, get yourself a orange feather. It's orange, green, olive, not orange, for your hackle. Just lift your fibres up, check it that it's right for you. Look, that's where I want it. I know this is right, but I'm just showing you. Just pluck a little bit off it. Get that little bit down the side, not on top, like I've done. That's it, get caught in there. Look, that's where you want it. And get a few turns on it. Pull it back. Get a few more turns on it. That's solid now. That's solid enough. Alright. Wet your fingers. Pull your bobbin down out of the way. It's the easiest way I've found it. That's it. Guess you keep catching it with your knuckles and just gets in the way. So I want a minimum of 3 turns on here, not going on that thorax. Just have a look. Rotate it a little bit. You want it how you want it, not because you've got a bit more gap there. And you can put a few more turns in. Let's add the 3 turns, so that's enough for me. And just tighten my thread up to it. Leave that on. And just pull it all back. Excuse fingers when I get this bit. I'll try and get out of the way of the head so you can see it. Got a little stray one there, still got it. Can't grab it. Can't get it, we'll cut it off after. There you go, form a small head. Just look where your fibres are sitting. The further you go back with your head, the tighter that hackle's going to get on your thorax. So just tweak that off now. Let's have a little look, see how we're looking. Just go one more at the top like that, just to force them feathers back a touch. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And whatever you tie off with, I don't like doing all this around it and then pulling a feather through it and what have you. I just like to put a little tiny bit on the thread what's going to wrap round you're tying off when you're tying off. So just run your fingers through them and you got all them out of the way. 3 turns, perfect size head, look, without going too mad with it. Snip that up tight. Then because that's bug off what I've used, I'll just torch it. Top and bottom, couple of seconds. Job done. And that is a little olive cruncher that will do well when the damsels are out, not the mayfly, damsels. So as you see, you get that little glint coming from that thorax. That's your trigger point for them. So have a go at tying that one. Great fly to use on a dropper. If If you want to see how it's tied again, it's on YouTube under John Kirk Fly Tying. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe, it's all free. So I'll keep putting some flies up then.